Help!
Help? You tried to steal my purse?
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip?
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Kian.
Kian. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. The boy probably has no idea what happens on Kian. I shouldn't be the one to tell him.
Well, if he's acting out of confidence that his parents are fine, as hard as it is, he may need to know what's really going on.
To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back, when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth. The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet.
Yeah, well, we've already started down this path.
He's only a boy. They're not coming back.
But why? What will happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not.
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're Azadi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the Veiled Avenger. I'm an assassin.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
There's no reason to delay this mission. I should explore first. and maybe do some of my other tasks.
Yeah, we do have something else to do first.
Will you wait for me here?
Oh man, but we are going, right? Tonight?
Soon.
Fine, I'll wait.
So that's Bip, a young Domari trying to dodge the Azadi.
She sells herbs and potions, all of it non-magical, or so she claims. There aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days. Or maybe the other vendors have been arrested.
I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are over, even here in Old Town. That sort of thing can get you shipped out to the re-education camps.
Indeed.
Time, maybe.
Back in the first game, before the Azadi arrived, there were magical stalls all over the place in Marcaria. By the previous game, in Dreamfall, they were all non-magical, but there were still a decent amount of magical races wandering about. Now, looks like it's almost all humans.
Good day. I deal in something everyone can appreciate. Reliability.
Mercuria's foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiches to your exact
And
orders.
produce potions devoid of pesky sorceress side effects.
Non-magical potions. In other words, chemistry, I guess.
I sell 100%
She's a sandwicher, practitioner of the ancient art of sandwiching, and also an alchemist, retired.
So a sandwicher makes sandwiches?
Sandwiches. I've got tasty sandwiches.
This one sells exotic snacks and nibbles.
And they're none the worse for wear. You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them. You're just sort of indistinct.
Cured elwood meat.
I think I need
Pickled
glasses.
shrimp cheese.
Ah, that would be the veiling potion that Kian has drunk.
The magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience.
Ah, besides Bip, looks like we got one magical out and about. Or, no, two. Two Domari, looks like. Of course, it is nighttime. And also, the Azadi don't usually go into Old Town. Okay, we need to make our way more northwards.
Avoid the shadows. There may be magicals. Go on, you may pass.
Go on, sorry.
There you can see the effect of the veil taking hold, so that the Azadi don't notice him as he walks through.
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes.
You can see the Azadi symbol on the crate. It's the six-petaled flower.
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes.
Okay, where are we now? We're doing pretty good. So I think if we go a little bit more north and then start cutting around to the west, we'll be on the messenger's route. And I think we are going the right way. Let's check our map just to be sure. Oh, no, we need to go the other way. Because we want to go opposite of the way that he's running. So let's go down and this way.
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why?
Now, in the previous game, we saw a lot of these devices outside of the homes, but they did not have this piping that stretched across the buildings. That is new. And again, similar to the devices in Stark, they're all over the place, but no one knows what they're for. Let's make sure I'm not doubling back on myself. Nope, this is another gate. This is the city green. And here is a familiar sight. Now, Kian doesn't have any thing to say about this, but those of you who played the first game might recognize this as the home for the Vinar ambassador. Abnaxis is his name. And we'll actually be seeing more of him as we go later in the game. He was actually another stretch goal to have him included. And again, that particular goal was met. Alright, we still are on the correct route. Just need to go around here, I think. And just keep an eye out for the messenger. This is a Reed Avenue. It's kind of like the main street of the city. So this probably leads to the vast Azadi Tower that they've been building for years now.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
Looks like they're playing the same balanced board game. Yep, I missed that upward turn there, so I need to go back. Because obviously that way was a dead end. And I think this is the checkpoint. Yep, here comes the runner.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
Lure the Azadi messenger to an isolated location.
There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Okay, well...
Do you have any messages for me, Dar? There's this letter. It's important. Keep it safe and make it quick. I'll see that it's delivered, Dar.
Okay,
What do you want?
It says it.
Better to tail him from a distance. I might
Can I
discover
help you with
something I can
anything?
use to intercept him, or lead him away from his route.
Ah, okay, so we just want to follow him at this point. Even at night, the soldiers are still building those machines. So it must be really high priority.
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right. Left.
The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent. It says, Watcher's Court.
Alright, let's swap these around then, shall we? So we want to put the Watcher's Court, oops, here. Yep, that says Watcher's Court. And put this one here. Now that means that the messenger will come down this way. which is currently a dead end, as you can see. Yep, there he is. So we can basically accost him down here and get the letter. Come on, this is the right way, Mr. Messenger. If you're wondering what those lights are from, they're from the Azadi airships that are occasionally moving over the skies. Let's see, do I need to hide?
Let's see. Wait, wasn't it left, not right? Right don't sound right. But hey, signs never lie. Right it is.
There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Oh, guess you have to wait till he gets farther down away from the intersection there.
This don't look right.
Oh.
Goddess.
Where'd those come from? They look like they came from up high, but I don't see anybody. Just more airships.
Dead. Murdered. What for? That poor boy. What a terrible waste. The dead runner's message, sealed with an Azadi mark, probably destined for the tower.
Well, the mole said that it didn't say I couldn't look at the message.
I would have to break the seal. No, the mole would know I'd opened it, and she might not be very happy about that. Our agreement may be forfeit.
Oh, fine. Although she said that the boy wouldn't be murdered, and she went back on that promise. Well, let's head back to Old Town. Okay, so down here and down through that gate. Then back through the marketplace.
Who's there?
You see nothing? I am a shadow. I'm like Assassin's Creed, but a lot less jumping.
Do come again. Exotic oils, foreign herbs.
Okay, so now we come around. Actually, you can probably just cut down through this way. Yep. Hello, mole.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched.
Indeed.
There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons, not to spare a runner's life. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded? The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. How can I trust someone like that? I can't let this lie pass, or I will appear weak.
I can imagine Kian being pretty ticked off at this point.
You lied to me, mole.
Just like Azadi lied to my people. Just like they say, come out, little one, you will not be harmed before they slaughter them all.
That boy did no harm to your people.
Banda children did not harm your people.
If she has something on her mind, I should let her speak. One death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us, or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banta are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment. What did they do to her? The Azadi soldiers. They attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble. But never like this. Never like this. We scurry into Burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel, just in case, just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole and they throw fire into Burrow, fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward, out of Burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh. I stumble. Sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in ear now. I knock head. Fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect. I hear you run the Mercurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in Burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in Burrow. Underground. Underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so small.
Spoken like big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere. In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in mouth.
She's a magical, and she obviously harbors no love for my people, or for humanity in general. So why isn't she with the rebels? Why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before. How they look down on us, call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda, like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance, but resistance fight Azadi, fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine, and I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
Fair enough, and that is true. We saw in the first game that the Banda were looked down upon by pretty much everyone else.
I should continue my assignment. I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
And you can see here is the entrance that goes into whatever network of tunnels she's dug. All right. Now, before we move on to the second and final main assignment, I'd like to do the optional one. And I think I generally remember what part of town it was. I believe that the prisoner said that his family lived in the Bones. And I think it's the far western part of the Bones. So we'll do that first. Then we'll come and collect Bip here, and he'll take us to where this turncoat meeting is being held.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that Good evening, citizen.
Alright, so keep going this way. I think pretty much for as far as we can. Just making sure I don't pass them. They should be sitting outside of the door of their home, if I remember correctly. Let's see where we are now. Yep. Let's try around this bend in the road here. Ah, here they are.
That might be Arne Stont's young widow. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stant widow.
I'm Gertie Stant. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. In return, I granted him death.
You granted... You killed my husband.
He was dying. They would have tortured him had they found him alive. He asked me to visit you, to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, don't talk to me of love. He helped you survive. You held my husband's life in your hands. And you killed him? You are despicable. Leave, before I call the City Watch on you.
Looks like he was originally a carpenter.
Arne Stont's widow. She wants nothing to do with me.
See, I think that fulfills that, objective there. And there is, as you might understand, there's no good outcome to that. If you do the other choice and let him live, she will blame you for having the soldiers torture him to death. So either way, again, similar to the mole, she's looking for someone to blame, and she doesn't really care who. In fact, Liko's the same way. So you cannot do anything to comfort her, basically, except just to fulfill Arn's dying wish. Okay, let's head back to the marketplace and call on Bip.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it starts with the magical.
I don't think you want to hear that joke. It's bound to be cruel. Hey, Bip. See what the description is.
The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street urchin living hand to mouth. Eager to get into all kinds of trouble.
Are you ready? Can we go now?
Yes, we can.
There's no reason to delay this mission. Let's go.
Finally! Follow me!
Ah. Okay, we're following.
I sell herbs, ointment. Oh, next time maybe. My table's always open, day and night.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Can we go that way?
Balance! Are you a ghost? Where in Shadow's name did you come from all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry, miss.
Avoid the shadows. There may be magicals.
Oh. Nope. Can't quite get up that way.
Watch your back in there.
I guess he thinks it's too narrow.
Next week, I get to leave Marcuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait.
Always be
I'm so
vigilant,
sick
citizen.
of this shit stain in the sea.
Oh, there he is.
See? Easy.
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated. In recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief.
Seems like Kian is really taking a shine to him. And it makes sense if it reminds him of himself.
I'll need to find a way to get past that goon. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line. What's the passphrase?
Blood and...
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
Ah.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honor Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Oh, looks like she tore up something. Since Stark and Arcadia are called the Twin Worlds, basically you'll see that a lot of general themes in one world are reflected onto the other. So just like we have Constantine's political movement in Stark that is playing off of xenophobia of immigrants, we have this similar kind of xenophobic sentiment happening here with the National Front. Alright, so it's an invitation. Let's see if we can have a look.
Honor and... what? There's a word missing.
The National Front for Faith and Family and your humble human servant, Onyx Helius, Esquire, political candidate to the City Watch, invites you to a private gathering tonight in... Gio Pincante Court at dusk, precisely. So we need to find the other part of that phrase.
Are you lost? There are city maps everywhere.
No, we're okay. Is there any other part of that paper somewhere?
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Oh, what are they going to do? Ship me off to one of their re-education camps? I'd like to see them try.
They might throw you in Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word. The moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
Definitely not a supporter of the National Front, that one. Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece of... The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
All right. So put this all together. And let's have a look.
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, land, honor and humanity. That's what these people claim to care about. They cling to their slogans like drowning men cling to driftwood. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Illyris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Look about. Look. Fear them.
Okay, so now we need to analyze and make note of anything about these attendees that might identify them later.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person. His left arm keeps twitching. He appears to have some sort of muscular dysfunction. His left arm keeps twitching. He must be wearing leather undergarments. They make an unpleasant creaking noise.
Glory be upon you. In the light
There's
of
nothing
the
unusual
goddess.
about that person.
Yes, yes. I spoke
There's nothing
recently with
unusual
our
about that person.
benefactors. I spoke to them about that.
She's humming to
immigrant
herself.
of the
It's a tune I
magical.
recognize.
Yes,
A sweet lullaby.
yes. I spoke to them. I said, listen
Goddess,
to these humble,
that
brave
man
folk,
has
your
a
cousins.
potent odor.
Humans
He can't have
brought
changed
to
his
their
clothes or
knees
taken a bath
by
in months.
the magical. Driven to bankruptcy, to moral
Nothing in particular
corruption.
stands out.
Simple, uncomplicated
Nothing in particular
men
stands
and
out.
women led astray by the
He smells of
devilish,
lavender oil.
demonic,
Maybe he's a
magical,
physician.
the necromancer. I said to them,
His left
we
arm
need
keeps twitching.
to make a stand.
He appears to have some sort of muscular dysfunction.
Now,
He smells
need
of
to
lavender
rally
oil.
behind
Maybe
our
he's a physician.
benefactors,
Her
behind
clothes
our
smell
own.
strongly of tar and
And
smoke.
I said to them,
She must be a factory
you
worker.
need what they need.
Her
what
posture
we
is odd.
Need
It's almost like
someone to
she's
stand
tilting
up
slightly to one
and
side.
speak the human cause.
He reeks of
The
tobacco.
true
An Azadir
Mercurian.
variant, unless my nose deceives me.
Someone not afraid of the
Hammy
magical.
used to
and he's
smoke this.
florid.
Okay, so as you can see, when you've examined all of the possible clues, the meeting automatically ends. And now you have to go to the Old Town Market and identify the collaborator.
Now, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No. No. The light of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans. Our common enemy is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer, the demon, the magical. That's what this is all about. It's about fighting the magical infestation.
Sounds like he's bending over backwards trying to justify himself there to some of his followers. Okay, are we going on the right path? Yes, we are. Just wanted to be sure. Now, you do have to be careful who you choose, because it is possible to identify someone who's a traitor who's actually not.
I hear we're getting visitors from Sadir soon. I wonder who it could be. Or maybe the General's returning.
Where have you been?
Well, hello, Mr. Smiley.
Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation.
I'll believe that. Is Enu here? Nope. She must not be done with her mission yet. But it looks like Liko is hanging out with some other resistance members. Looks like a Domari and a Zid.
Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
That man, was he at the National Front Assembly? His breathing is heavy and wet.
Nope. We didn't hear that description.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
We did have someone who smelled like tobacco, but it was a tobacco that Kian recognized, so that doesn't sound right either.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Ah, now we did meet someone who smelled of lavender oil before. So maybe it's them. Let's do a quick check on these others. Oh, already checked that one out.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Yep.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
This is the only one that we thought that sounded familiar. So I guess we'll have to accuse this one.
Tell your friends.
Easy, pal. Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man.
Tasty morsels.
Okay. So now we meet up at the tavern with Inu and Liko. So we're going to head back to the quay, I think.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour.
I always get my directions confused. I need to go the other way. Because I think the tavern... Yeah, Rooster and Kitten is A. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Just need to curve around. I think it's actually just sitting on Iread Avenue, but this is one way to get there. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I think I could just get up to Ivory Avenue this way, but I guess, nope. My mistake. I'll take the other exit then around here.
Next week, I get to leave Mercuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait.
Now we're in the right spot. Now I think if we turn around, this corner should be where the tavern is. There it is. Rooster and the Kitten.
The Rooster and Kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. That must be the publican. Ulvik, I think his name was. The publican of the Rooster and Kitten. That is the oddest name. Why not the Cock and... Oh, yes. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that. At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check.
What can I get you, my good man?
I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place, but I can at least hold a cup and pretend to be drinking stronger stuff. Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive? A glass of iced wine, please.
Iced wine. Wine? And Ice. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself?
Here's your merry men strummed up. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
We haven't actually met a woman in the Resistance yet. At least not one that we've talked to.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home. What do you want? Eh? No, really, what do you want?
Fine, we'll leave you alone. Well, I don't see either Liko or Enu here yet. But, well, there's a woman here, indeed.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit. Please, I saved you a seat. Sit down.
Okay.
Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not Azadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not Azadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
Who in Shadow's name is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. I will have your name.
You will have my name.
So forceful. So like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Alvane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
That was weird. But that is true. Unless she previously knew him very well, she shouldn't have been able to pick him out.
The vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
Beautiful poetry.
Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation. I really like Enu. She's quick, smart, capable and funny. I don't think I quite understand her, but I do like her.
Aw. Yay. We're all friends.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko? Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
We shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do.
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
Liko's statement reminds me of The Princess Bride. Good work, Wesley. I'll most likely kill you in the morning.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? Guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not... God... I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know... In fact, I could have
That's
set
quite
you up
enough,
with...
Anu.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... blah! It's really disturbing.
Parsies, what are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
That
men...
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Thanks.
Taking a bit of the long way back.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
There aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days.
We need to keep moving.
Or maybe the other vendors
Don't know how many of them there are.
Hey, I actually caught the arrow this time.
He survived. It was acceptable.
Ah, he's totally warming up to you.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
So if you don't catch the arrow like I just did, then Liko will catch it. And then be very annoyed that he had to save your life. So that was the first time I was actually able to click in time to catch it myself. Although that does mean that the Azadi seem to know that Kian is in the Resistance, or was there already a patrol and they happened to see the people walking around, although the marketplace was cleared. In either case, it's rather unnerving. Mayhaps we have a traitor somewhere here in the Resistance that let the Azadi know that some Resistance people would be moving through the market that time.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome.
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob, who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hani, alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money, or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier? That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Mercuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming, and you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Miria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvani, you are on your feet again.
Ah, so we have the choice here.
The traitor. She betrayed the Resistance to save herself, and now she's come back? Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees. The traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private.
In this game, Naane is voiced by someone familiar. You may recognize the voice already, even though it's not quite the same accent. It's Miranda Rayson, and she was the voice in Dragon Age of Cassandra Pentagast. So it's nice to hear her voice again. So you can, if you reveal her as a traitor, she will be imprisoned and or executed by the Resistance. But if you stay silent, on the one hand, you can confront her, and you can also have her play a role further down the story.
The traitor? What's that witch
And you can
doing
see
here?
most people do try to keep her around.
They must...
They're all well, rebuilding Apologies, Shepherd. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utala and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sadir that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
All right. So next up, we need to confront Naane. But this is the end of our recording session for today. So until next time, fellow adventurers, take care.